welcome to a Geeky Bit bonus. Today we're going to be talking about a G3 mini tower that I'm working on restoring. This adventure started when I bought a used G3 tower on Buyee. If you don't know what that is, it's kind of like a middleman site to allow you to buy computers from Yahoo Auctions Japan. The system was advertised as being pristine and it looked amazing in the photos, but once I got it, I found out it had extensive battery damage. As you can see here, I've restored the traces on the motherboard that needed to be repaired. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the Radeon 7000 that came with it working, nor the original video combo soundboard. I'd love to show this system working. Unfortunately, when I went to power the system on today, the voltage regulator popped. And the reason for that likely is one of the ICs had probably battery damage. I did give it a vinegar bath followed up by pH neutral solution to get rid of both any acids and alkalines that may damage things. Unfortunately, once things get into ICs, it's almost impossible to get rid of them. So you might wonder how I knew it worked if it didn't function today. Well, I had tested it before, but it was a few months back. So my guess is battery damage isn't instantaneous, and it probably continued to eat away at one of the ICs, the one that popped on me in fact, and that's probably what happened since it did sit there for a few months. The only other thing it could have been was the power supply, but I did test it with my multimeter and it was giving all good readings across the board. So here are my costs so far in this restoration. I've spent 60 bucks on the backup logic board, I've spent $10 on a replacement voltage regulator that should be arriving soon, and of course I've spent $20 on a new soundboard. The system itself did cost $250. Fortunately for me, Buyee has insurance and I was able to insure the item, and as the item was not as it was described, I was able to get a refund aside from like $20 or so. Then of course there are a couple miscellaneous things that are about $15. So all in, I probably have about $105 total. So here are my thoughts. Once I get the voltage regulator in, I should be able to have a nice and working G3 mini tower. Of course, it'll still need to be retro-brighted. A couple other things will probably also need to be done. And I will need a hard drive solution. I believe I'm going to go with an IDE to SD, as they definitely do work with these kind of systems. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it, and if so, feel free to click that like button, and if you aren't subscribed so already, feel free to do so, and if you'd like to get notifications of my future videos, click that bell button.